Why are there so many people here?
There's a debate.
Fuck?
Bobby, come to the debate. We'll talk there.
Did I not tell you yesterday?
I would like to hear from him.
Exactly.
Why don't we just let him speak?
Oh, it makes sense now.
Another one, bro. Another
what
one,
makes
Zoe?
sense?
Another one, Zoe? Jesus fucking Christ,
makes
dude.
sense.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck you.
He asked me, would you want to be my
I
undersheriff?
was on call for it. My bad. I was on call for it.
Oh!
So, yeah, there you go. So, like I said, Bones, like I told you yesterday, so again, I wouldn't lie to the crowd and say something otherwise, like you just claimed I
Or
was
just
doing.
tell a half truth.
Yeah,
It's not a half truth. I clarified.
Whatever you want to go.
Right now. He is somebody that I consider. I mean, that ain't no lie. Does that sound like a lie to y'all? What sounds like a lie to me is Bones coming up with something that I already clarified yesterday, told him the truth, and then he comes up and says it again after he knew the answer, and he claimed that it was true. That's what sounds like a lie to me, Bones.
I mean, we just heard it from Slacks himself that you have asked him if he wanted to be your undersheriff. I don't know. Are you trying to like gaslight us into that, or
What?
We've heard it. We've heard it.
No,
Right
yeah, I did, because I was considering him as one of the undersheriff candidates.
Okay.
But I did not offer him the undersheriff position. Bones, you can't just hear something and pretend like it's something else, okay? Part of that's emotional intelligence, but also communication skills. By the way, these are great things that a leader needs to have, right? You need to be able to hear something and then understand what those words mean, all right? Otherwise, the department's not going to run.
Guys, come under the umbrella.
That's what it sounds like, right?
It sounds like a whole lot of gaslighting.
That's what Ron said. Way to fire it.
Bones.
Bones is my daddy.
Who said that?
Maybe we should ask what they're going to do about the DOC using the prison during shift.
I've worked as a law enforcement officer for a long time. I have worked as a command member for a long time. Now I understand that my way of commanding might not be everybody's cup of tea, but that's okay. It's not supposed to be. You can't please everyone, right? But I will do my best to ensure that we're working for the general public. I'm not going to be selfish about it. I put myself out there even at the worst of times. I will work myself to make sure that everything is covered, to make sure that we're keeping people as happy as possible, and I'll make sure that the rest of my team are also along the same lines.
You won't scream yours was right.
Do you want me to explain why I think I'm better than the other two?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't think I need to answer that.
I think right now the thing that separates me from them is just, they answered it themselves for me earlier whenever they were talking about what's good about me. I'm a field leader. I think that is extremely needed right now in high command, and I think I can improve just the overall patrol of how we respond to calls and just do our police work. I think that's extremely needed. There needs to be somebody that is out there with the other cops and that truly understands what it is like to be out there and dealing with all the other calls and stuff that you run into on a daily basis, especially whenever you're adjusting policy and doing other things. The reason I think that I'm better than the others is just I've been doing this long enough to where I'm extremely level-headed with my decisions. I've run into every type of situation. I understand how to pretty much run and lead any type of situation that I get into, no matter what type of scene it is. And I think that separates me from the rest.
Really? For me, it was.
I have 20 years of high command experience being a sheriff over on the island before I came over here. Moved over here 8 years ago and was made high command, and I was a senior captain of the BCSO. So experience is one thing, right? In the city, out of the city, both as an appointed leader and I was claimed as an emergent leader as well. I would like to hope so, given the fact that I was voted amongst the PD as the PD liaison in the last election. So amongst a panel of my peers, I was
Start serving
I
on.
was the one who got the most votes in the PD. So I would like to think when people see me as a leader, see me as somebody who gets shit done. I've pushed to have multiple legislation passed, not only for the PD, but also for the entire city, for other departments in the city. A sheriff in a high command position, someone who's at the top of the chain, ain't somebody that should be out there just looking at their own department. You have to have that bird's eye view, right? I have to be looking at how my job affects the EMS. How does my job affect the doctors? How does my job affect the civilians? Okay? Here's the big picture. Civilians are the backbone of this city, y'all. Civilians are the absolute backbone of this city. And,
Guy's lost in the sauce, man.
Out there, okay? So we have to go out there and we have to support the people of this city, make them feel like they're trusted, okay? And that is done by the culture that is established at the top.
I'll talk to you when you get
all
here.
the way down. Patrol.
Fuck is this guy talking about?
Okay. Patrol is important.
If they keep on taking this long, I'm gonna just
The
dip, bro.
processes in
Doesn't
which
the
you're
oldest guy
training
care
PNT
about
is
his fucking
important.
turbos?
By the way, I'm gonna redo our entire PNT system, our entire FTO system currently. We have some unbelievable teachers in the PD, but the system is dog shit. We gotta go out there, we gotta drain the damn swamp of this system, y'all. I'm telling you, okay? We're gonna redo the entire training system with me. So we're gonna set the culture from the top, and cultural movement is gonna happen from the ground up. With my vision, that's what's gonna make things work in this city, okay? I'm gonna make things better for everybody, not just for the PD.
How long is this guy gonna fucking yap for?
Always the same
Hey,
speeches.
long enough to put you to bed till you stop talking, Rami.
Man, somebody get this guy a hamburger.
That's crazy. Floyd, what about?
Is anybody talking?
Yeah. She's asking questions.
I can't hear shit.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I think it's simple. I have over 1,800 hours on duty since the city opened back up. Over 1,800 hours, okay?
Probably not a good thing.
So, I'm how you
That's a good point, Eugene.
communicating with people in the community. I touched on it earlier on a previous question, and we need to have these interactions with the people in this city that don't make them feel like we're just out there to get them. I'm here to help y'all, okay? There's a lot of people in this crowd.
Hello?
Oh yeah, you want to bring the light?
Let me do it over here and then we'll go back.
Yeah, it's going to resonate in the city. Not the county, by the way. In the whole city.
All right, thank you so much. Boom.
I think the trust has been built on like the evidence of how I am as a police officer for the, I don't even know how long I've been a cop now, but quite some time. I mean, every day you know what you're gonna get from me. If you see me on a scene, you know that I'm gonna do everything I can. You're gonna get a proper fucking response from the police, no matter what it is. I think that in itself has gotten me, whenever, as I'm speaking to you guys daily and this past couple weeks, you guys have been saying that that's why you guys trust me and that's why I have your vote. So I really appreciate that. I think that in itself should speak, or that should speak for itself, sorry.
Yeah! Come on in, come on in!
Alright, thank you, Bones and Viv.
Okay. So trust is incredibly fucking important. I'm very aware of the wrongdoings that have occurred during the department that we've got currently. I know that there's a lot of you that have been wronged out there, and I have been doing my best.
You
and I
wronged
will
me!
continue to do my best to hold those people accountable for it. My department should be able to trust me because they know that I am doing right by the state. If you're fucking around and using your position to abuse people, then yeah, sure as shit, I'm gonna come for your ass, okay? But the public know that. Okay, and that is what's most important. They know that I am going to have their best interests at heart.
Oh my word.
Was it in your best interest to push the quota?
All right, thank
You
you.
fucking tell him. You fucking tell him.
Shit! You're the only person.
Hey, now is not the time to question.
We will get to audience questions in a moment.
Roof was right, man. Roof was right.
Audience, calm down. You will have your turn.
I show some respect, please.
All right, candidates. Much like trust, accountability is imperative in any organization of any kind. How do you aim to hold people accountable? And how do you respond to those that believe
That's
joining
what
the
I'm doing.
sheriff's
I ran out
office
of
will be a
fucking
way for
words.
them to
But
escape
don't stop.
punishment and consequences for poor policing? Let's start with Bones.
What's this cheer?
I plan on having a full chain of command that's going to be able to handle that. I don't think people have too much worry that I'm not going to hold people accountable because I've already been doing it as a command member and the LSPD now.
No, next time Cornwood talks, everybody grab a band-aid and we just start on
I
Cornwood.
will continue to do that and have high standards and or at least uphold standards and make sure that people, if they're making a complaint on an officer, that they're at least in touch with what's going on.
What's going on with this
what
rain?
we're
Y'all hear
doing
this
to
shit?
try and make it right, and that at least that we follow through with their complaint.
All right, thank you, Bones.
This is something that those who work for this department, and certainly of you, the public, will know, I do handle and I do take very fucking seriously. This is something that I strive towards. The unfortunate thing is as of the LSPD, and right now, even when you try and hold people accountable, you are blocked from above that. I want to empower my command for the sheriff's department to be able to do their jobs appropriately, okay, and fairly, but firmly, and
she ruined my fucking
ensure
life.
that people are held accountable for their actions. And if they're not a good fit for the department, they're not a good fit. They will be removed.
All right, thank you, Viv. Cornwood?
I keep hearing this word, accountability. Accountability. The word has come up an awful lot in the last 6 months.
That I wanted our
time here in the
together right
LSPD.
now, but in the crowd.
Let me tell you, the reason why this word is coming up is why. People feel like there's a lack of accountability in the PD, right? People worry about a lack of accountability.
Who y'all voting for?
Unfortunately, not being a part of command, I have no say.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I haven't had
Probably Bones,
really
right? I mean, guy's a fucking gangster.
I definitely want to hear what everyone has to say and then formulate my opinion after, but Bones is definitely a good choice.
Okay.
to stop shooting now. There's different
What you want?
degrees.
Beat that Usher Dushy up. Beat that Usher Dushy up.
You okay?
Hey, am I okay? Is the Usher okay? Is the Usher Dushy okay? Get your shit hooked. Hey, now we know where his loyalties really lie. He gave me keys, he didn't question it.
Oh, that's not my car.
What do you mean, whose car is
I
it?
don't know. I just stole that shit.
This thing goes 170, man.
You left this. You left this thing. This is determining who's running Sandy Shores, man. That's
I'm
where
coming
your person's
back.
at.
I'm bringing my inmates.
Good. Who you voting for, Bones?
Yeah. Cornwood, big old boy. Is that a
You're
problem?
voting for Bones.
Do you not want me to vote for Cornwood?
Vote for Bones.
This is democracy. You can't force me to vote
I'm
for
just
the person
suggesting you vote for Bones.
No, it doesn't sound like you're suggesting it. It's like an.
I'm gonna kill
It's
you.
like.
Sorry, you are not going to be a part of this police department. Period. Do your damn job. People say they don't want to do your job meetings. Well, if you did your damn job, we wouldn't have a meeting about it.
All right, thank you, Cornwood. While we were on the topic of accountability,
You a bitch.
how do you candidates plan to deal
Bitch ass.
with disciplinary
Just put on your own
action
mask.
between LSPD and your sheriff's office?
Yeah, and he sucked
For
it.
example, an
Wow, this one,
LSPD
the kebabs are
sergeant
gonna be
wants to
cold.
adapt or discipline a
No.
deputy.
Bitch ass.
What will be the process for that?
Uh,
Yeah, you can go ahead.
okay. To me, these are going to be two chains of command. A lot of y'all may not know this. So over the last 5 months, I've done a lot of the legwork, pushing for the sheriff's
forgot
office
to
to
do
be
that.
open. I've wrote up legislation. I have documents. I have pamphlets written. I've done a lot of work for getting this office open. And my personal vision You know,
Well, no, you guys should
running all
wait a
these
little bit,
councilmen
or,
as a
Ramos,
councilman,
let's go
my
do that
personal
shit and
vision
then
was that
bring
we
the
were
car
going to
over
have
here,
one chain of command. Okay? The
Don't listen to this
LSPD
guy.
and the BCSO or
Please don't.
whatever the sheriff's office
Yeah, low
ends up
key,
being called
45 cops here. They're just gonna be
was going
dumb.
to be held
That's just
together.
that's just dumb to do
That
anyway.
is not what they are doing. They want us
It was
to
a
have
joke, man. It was a joke.
No, it
that was
wasn't.
not.
under my
No, that was not.
Yeah, it was a joke.
My
Yo, Romy,
plan is to
fuck,
not
man.
give a damn about that.
Oh, is
Can
there
you,
And say, hey,
is there any way with
if you are
Denzel and
commanding
Aziz
the LSPD
alone here,
deputy
like draw them out
dumbass,
to a quiet place so I can,
BCSO
we can,
decides
you know what I mean? Do what we talked about earlier?
I got
You
two.
can with it. Zel's filming in the middle. We could pull these to the side and talk to them.
Who's higher up in the BCSO available?
Board doesn't want. This
That's
is the
probably
podcast.
gonna be just do the run. It's probably gonna be a free run. They're not gonna respond.
Yeah, but there's way too much going on up here. I don't think this is the place you should grab these cops.
Alright.
Hey, what? Nah, yeah, don't do shit. Yeah.
Who has a gun that's willing to come?
Fucking boring though.
Guys,
I'm just where are you?
Oh,
I got one as well.
let's get him. Where we had that first ammunition crate with the company I'm talking about.
Yeah, we'll follow you. Wait for us real quick.
Yeah.